Hey, what's up guys? Dedric Polite with Be Polite Properties. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur coming to you live from a house that we wholesaled earlier this year. This is a crazy story, guys. In March of this year, we actually started talking with the seller. The seller of this property, the problem was they owned the property and the husband got transferred with jobs. So he was in North Carolina, his job transferred him to Colorado. So they had to pick up and move. They moved to Colorado. They were already having issues with the house. You know, they had some mold issues, a tree fell on it, so the roof was leaking, and they had some foundation issues. So prior to picking up and moving to Colorado, they already had some issues with the house, mold, roof issues, and foundation issues. So they left the house behind. They actually still had a mortgage, but it was only about $500 a month, so they were paying on the mortgage, and they picked up and started their life over in Colorado. Enter Be Polite. So we found the house that was vacant. We were driving for dollars, found it, and we actually started sending them marketing, sending them letters saying, hey, we'd be interested in purchasing the house. After months and months, they finally responded. They didn't call us, they found our website, sent us an email and said, hey, we got this house, we may be considering selling it. So we started correspondence via email in January, February of 2020, and by March, we were in a negotiation phase. So we ended up negotiating this all through email. We called the seller several times, tried to get her on the phone, and she would not pick up the phone, and she just preferred communicating through email. Literally about 50 emails back and forth. We ended up getting this property under contract for $44,000. That's right, $44,000. Comps in the area for fixed up houses in this part of town, in the central part of North Carolina, is about 150 to 160. We got it for $44,000, right? Because it needed work. Again, the foundation was collapsing, a tree had fell on the roof, and it had mold. So what did we do? We started marketing it to cash buyers. I actually put a for sale by owner sign in front of the property because I was the owner by contract, right? I had it under contract. I gave myself 60 days to close. And what we did is we found a cash buyer who loves flipping houses in this area. He came along, he gave us a $2,500 deposit, and he actually paid $57,000. That's right. So with no money out of pocket, we got under contract for $44,000. We found a cash buyer that was willing to pay $57,000. We made the difference in a wholesale fee of $13,000, all within a matter of about 3 or 4 weeks. So guys, this is the story of this house. Again, we never talked to the seller over the phone. Everything was through email. They even signed and closed virtually. So we're not gonna be able to give you guys a tour because we don't own the house. We were just the middleman that sold it and made $13,000 off of it. But again, this is just to show you guys wholesaling real estate is a great way to get into real estate investing. You don't need a license, and you can still position yourself to profit from flipping houses. An interesting thing to note is that, again, the negotiations were all through email, and the seller was very forthcoming. She said, listen, the house has a ton of issues. Are you sure you want to buy this? I said, absolutely. We love the neighborhood. We love the area. She said, okay, it has mold issues. The floor is collapsing. The foundation, it had a tree fall on the roof. And I said, we don't mind. We'll buy it as is. She said, I want to make sure you know this is as is. So she was literally selling us and giving us the ammo to get the price even lower. So that's why she agreed to such a low price. She just wanted to pay off that loan, and she wanted to be done and move on with her life in Colorado. And that's what we were able to do, provide her with a cash offer that satisfied the seller. Our cash buyer was happy. He got an amazing deal. He's gonna sell this property and make $70,000 to $80,000 gross profit. And of course, we made some profit as well. So that's just an example of one of the deals like this. We do many of these deals every single month. So I hope you learned something from this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, share this with a friend, and we'll see you guys at the top. And remember, it costs nothing to be polite.